Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be learning how to cut an A-line 3/4 gown with an extended sleeve. That means we're not going to be cutting the sleeve separately, it's going to be joined with the bodice. So if this looks like something you are interested in, please keep on watching. So I've already gone ahead to fold my fabric. We're going to be cutting the front piece first. So this line is going to serve as my starting point. I'm just going to place my tape right here and take my vertical measurement. I'm going to come down to mark my bust point, which is 10, my waist, which is 15, my hip, which is 25, and then the length of my gown. So I'm using 43 for the length. You can make your own longer if you want, but this is how I want mine to be. If you want it to be longer than mine, you can use whichever length you want. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and extend all the line across just so we can impute our measurement. So after ruling out the lines, I'll come to the up here, then I'll take my neck width. I'm using 3 inches for the neck width for the front, and then I'm going to come down to mark 3 inches as well for the depth. I'll use my curve rule to connect the points together. On this shoulder line, I'm going to mark half of my shoulder measurement here. I'm going to mark it right here, and then from that point I'm going to mark my sleeve length. So I'm just using 3, but if you want your own longer, you can use more than 3 inches. Okay, so I use 3 inches for my sleeve length. So from that point I'm going to come down to mark my sleeve opening. I'm coming down by 9, so I mark 9 for my sleeve opening. Okay, and then the next I'm going to do right here is to impute my body measurements. My bust divided by 4, I'm going to mark it on the bust line. I'll mark it on the bust line, then I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. I'll do the same thing on the waistline. I'll divide my waist circumference by 4, and then I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. I'll do the same thing on the hip line. I'll divide my hip circumference by 4. I'll mark it, then I'll add 1 inch for sewing allowance. And I'm going to connect all the dots together. At this point, if you are yet to subscribe to my channel, please consider subscribing. Be part of the family. Subscribe to my channel, like my video, share my video with friends, family, and most importantly, turn on the notification bell so you can be notified anytime I drop new videos, so you don't miss out on anything. Okay, so after connecting from the hip line, I'm going to come down by 3 inches. I said earlier that it's an A-line gown, right? So I'm going to come down from my hip line by 3 inches. After coming down by 3 inches, I'm just going to connect the line from the hip line to that point, and then I'm going to take the measurement I have on the hip line to the hemline. The measurement I have on the hip line, I'll take it to the hemline and I'll mark it there. Then I'll add extra 3 inches to that measurement. It's an A-line gown, so I'll add extra 3 inches. You can add more than that, it depends on how full you want it or flare you want it. Then I'm going to connect the line all the way to that point on the hemline. Okay, because I don't want it pencil on the hemline. So this sleeve opening here, I'm going to connect it, I'm going to curve it. I'm going to curve it all the way to the bust line. Just see how I'm curving it. I'm just going to curve it all the way to the bust line. You see how it looks. So this is it, guys. This is all for the drafting of this gown. It's so simple, right? So on the sleeve length, I'm going to come down by 1 inch and then connect it into the neck. This is for our shoulder slope. You know, our shoulders is not straight, right? So that was why I came down by 1 inch and I connected it to the neckline. We do this all the time. I'll just go ahead and cut it out so we can quickly cut out the back piece as well. So we are going to use this front piece to cut out the back. I almost cut the front neck out. I'm not supposed to do that now because we are going to use it to cut out the back piece. So I'm just going to leave it, and after cutting out the back pattern, we can just cut the neck out. So this space I left on the back piece is for my zipper. Okay, so make sure you include your zipper allowance. So I'm going to trace the neck width on the back piece. We are using the same neck width, 3 inches, and then for the neck depth I came down by 1 inch for the back. Okay, then I'll use my curve rule to connect the point. So this is it. This is all for the back. Then before we cut it out, I'm going to come to the waist. I'm going to come to the waistline on the back piece, and then I'll go out by 1 inch. This is to avoid our zip bulging out after sewing. Okay, so I went out by 1 inch and I connect it up and down. So I'll just go ahead and cut it out so we can go into the sewing. I also have videos on how to make bubble gown, how to draft a milkmaid dress, and if it's something you would love to learn, just check out my other videos and do it to share with friends, family, everybody. And most importantly, do it to like my video and also comment, very important, so that YouTube can recommend my videos for others to watch as well. Just make sure when you watch my video you comment. Even if it's something you want me to improve on, just say it. If you feel like I am trying, you can just tell me, Charity, you are trying. Or if you feel like I am not trying, you can as well say it. You can tell me where I am lagging. We are here to take corrections and serve you guys. Okay, I am here for you guys to meet up with your needs. Okay, make sure to leave comments each time you watch my video. Just whatever you feel about the video whenever you watch, just drop the comments. Okay, so that I can as well learn from you guys. So after cutting this out, I'm going to go ahead and cut facing for both the front and the back piece. Okay, I'll just cut facing for this. You can as well use bias to turn the neck. If you don't want to use the same fabric to turn the neck, you can use bias to do this. You can use bias to turn the neck, but I just want to use the same material to turn the neck. So this is for the front neck. I'll also cut for the back piece. So I'm going to go ahead and turn the neck. You know how we do it. I'll place it right side to right side. I'll place the facing right side to right side. I'm going to sew it. After sewing, I'm going to turn the facing to the wrong side and iron it and give it a good press. I'll stop stitch it and then give it a good press and use my hemming gum to hold it down. So after ironing it out, I'm going to join the shoulders. Together. I'll bring my back piece and then join the shoulders together, right side to right side. So I've already gone ahead to join the shoulders and I've folded the hand as well. So the next thing I'm going to do right here is to mark out my allowance I left for my sewing. So I'm going to mark out the allowance and I'm going to join the sides together. So I've gone ahead to join the both sides together. This gown has slits at both sides, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and use my hemming gum. I'll give it a good press and I'll use my hemming gum to hold it down, and then I'll go ahead and turn the down as well. So we are done with this tutorial. So this is it, guys. This is the final result. It's as simple as it. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up.